Hello, and welcome back to another episode of the GorillaBiker. Today we're doing something a bit different. It's called the 3R Challenge, and I was nominated to do it by Motourev, guys in the UK who just finished doing a little mini tour of Snowdonia. So you should go watch that, it's quite interesting. I'd like to go to Snowdonia at some stage myself. And the bike we're doing the 3R Challenge, which is 3 reasons why you ride or own the motorcycle you do. We're going to be doing it on the Honda Super Magna. And the reason we picked this bike is I put up a poll on Instagram, and this is what the people wanted. So we're going to jump right into it. Reason number 1, it's a Super Magna. I'm going to stop further on and we'll do a walk around and talk about the bike, but why I say because it's a Super Magna is because I've always wanted a Super Magna. Just because of the look of the bike, the sound of the bike. It's just a bike I always wanted. And now I have one. So I remember I saw one of these when I was a kid, and I just instantly loved it. I don't know, was it the tailpipes, the noise, just the overall look, but I loved it. Still do. Owning one has not dampened that at all, not even slightly. If anything, it's increased my love for said bike. And that brings us on to reason number 2. So when I saw this bike for sale and Dundee, which is like a local buy and sell thing in Ireland, it came up. I was at the time, I was looking, I really wanted to get a bike to restore. Didn't think I'd actually ever find one of these in Ireland that was just easy to get. Just browsing Dundee like I generally do anyway, for no other reason than just to look at what was there. And lo and behold, up popped the Super Magna. Price was okay, I could afford it. Condition looked okay. I talked to the guy selling it and he said it rode. It ran fine, it needed a bit of work, mainly cosmetic. Looked at the bike, rode the bike, immediately fell in love with the bike. And that was it, that was all she wrote. I was like, yep, I'm having that. And that filled kind of 2 things I wanted for me. I wanted a Super Magna, and I wanted a bike to restore a bit. Just, you know, tip away on, do a bit of work on here and there. Nothing insane. And yeah, so this just fit the bill 100%. Number 3, it's kind of a multitude of reasons, but I'll try and make it as sensible as is humanly possible. So, first and foremost, I love a V4. Right? I love me a good V4. Part of the V4 thing is, as well, is my Phaser, as good a bike as it is, right? And it is. It's a great all-round bike. It's a bit asthmatic, you know what I mean? It has no low-down torque, so like just for cruising like this, it's not fun. It's fun, but you know, it's not as fun. The Phaser it's way happier up high when you're going to get yourself in trouble, you know. This is different. This is fun down low, and you can just wind on it a bit, you know, make some noise, enjoy yourself. So that fed into it, you know, the fact it was a V4, the fact it had the power profile I kind of wanted in another bike. I didn't just want one bike, you know. So the power profile worked for me. And not only that, because it was a different power profile, and again, this all kind of feeds in to the same reason, which is why they're all under reason number 3. And that was, quite simply, I wanted a different experience on a bike. You know, I had my Phaser. My Phaser is a fantastic bike. Great all-rounder, good for touring. You can load it up. Now you can carry 2 people if you wanted to. It's good on fuel, you know. But it's just, this is a different experience, and I wanted that. I wanted a different experience. I suppose to wrap it up, to summarize, you know, I wanted a Super Magna, always. As long as I can remember, I liked these bikes, and my memory might not be the best. Too many old concussions and whatnot, but I always liked these bikes. And that also allowed me to meet the other thing I wanted to do and restore the bikes. And that also fed into the fact I wanted a different experience, you know. I wanted more down low torque and just something you can just cruise around on, you know. Here we go. Oh, that will never get old. As a kind of a bonus round reason, I suppose. So reason number 3.5. It's a bike. So the reason I ride bikes is I just think it's a better way to travel than cars. Cars are fine. Cars are safe. Cars are comfortable. They're dry. But they don't do that. And you're not out in, you know, you're not out in the elements. You can't park them anywhere. You can't fit between traffic. Cars just don't do it for me the same way bikes do. And I love cars. I'm a huge motorsport fan in general. But they just don't do it for me the way the bikes do. And that's reason number 3.5. And if you've been considering getting a bike, all I can say is do it. You will not regret it. Bikes are one of the best things in my life. I love them. I love them so much. You know, if I could do something with bikes full time and I wouldn't have a job, that kind of thing, you know. Oh, by the way, this is Ring of Skiddy Port, so it's all newly done up. It's a pity I can't ride in there and have a look at that boat. But it's all newly done up, so that's recently kind of expanded. And then lastly, as part of this 3-hour challenge, I have to nominate people. So I'm going to nominate, I'm supposed to nominate 3, I'm going to nominate 3. Number 1, a guy whose videos I do like a lot, lives in a country that I think is really cool. His name is Tarmac Japan. He has an FZ/MT-07. It sounds magnificent, so if you like this type of video where it's just me or someone else shouting on about their bikes and why they ride it, go watch his channel. I'm sure he'll hopefully match the challenge and do it. Person number 2, a fella who goes by the name of West End Boy on YouTube. He's living in Australia, but as far as I remember, originally from Scotland. He has a Triumph, very nice bag as well. Go look him up on YouTube also. I'm sure he'd appreciate it. And number 3 is someone I only recently met on a Discord server, and he goes by the name of Ruckin Scott. Now, the thing about Mr. Scott, I don't think he'll have the possibility to complete this challenge for a few months maybe, because he's away from his bikes right now. Or bike, I should say, I don't know. So, go give his videos a watch. I know he's trying to get to 300 subscribers. He's nearly there. He's like 294. I don't actually know what's down here. No, this is an army base, but I'm not sure what's down this way. I don't know I'm actually allowed in here. I don't know will I be allowed back in there for much longer. I ride out here sometimes, just go for a look. But I don't don't know how much longer that's going to go on. It looks like they're kind of going to lock off the whole little island. I really hope I can get into that little car park there, and that's where we'll have an old chat about the bike. Can I go in? Ah, yes, we can go in. We can go in. All good. What a nice day it turned into. So, here is the magnificent Magna. Just look at that thing. Oh, it's great. But here's the thing, there is a lot of work to do to it, but that's part of the reason I love it. You know, this obviously needs to be changed. There's bits of rust here and there and everywhere, you know, like this needs to be changed or polished. These need to be polished. I haven't gone around to doing that much to it yet. Everything I've done to it so far has kind of just been making it safe, you know, making sure it was running good. There's a couple of lines that need to be changed on it. I have a new brake line that needs to be done. But all in all, it's running fine, you know, and I absolutely love riding it. So, anyway, shout out to the 3 people I've nominated, and I'd also like to thank Motourev for nominating me. I really hope you enjoyed this video. I hope it was something interesting for you. So the 3 people I've nominated are again Tarmac Japan, West End Boy, Ruck and Scott. If you've enjoyed this video, please like and subscribe. And if you're feeling really generous, maybe share it with your friends. I would appreciate it massively. So until next time, adios.